we started our day at Facebook, which in itself was an exciting proposition. I think the thing that I took most out of it was the degree to which platforms like Facebook and their developers are really thinking hard about applying technology to basic human needs, and we spent quite a lot of time talking about the way in which social platforms now, they're essentially mimicking the way that society has organised itself for many, many years. So ultimately social media platforms are there to recreate and help society and help individuals do the things that actually we've done for many, many generations.
What impressed me most about LinkedIn today was there's a lot of companies focused on extraordinary amounts of users, and the numbers are very important. And LinkedIn's perspective was all about making sure they got the right kind of users and the quality of the users. So they built their entire business of, I think 130 million professionals. And all they do is make sure that they keep a very vibrant community of these professionals alive, and then leverage that community to ensure that they allow those people to get access to marketing that is relevant to them. So their focus for me was very interesting in that the right 10,000 was better than the wrong million.
Really interesting meeting at Adobe today, and I think beforehand we were wondering, what exactly we would get out of it on a personal level. But we'd always seen Adobe products as something that the creatives used, and we didn't have much kind of direct contact with. But they introduced us to some new products that really brought things like Photoshop that had always been a bit kind of mystified to us, to the mass market, and suddenly these kind of things felt really accessible to us and meant that we could do creative stuff in real time. So it's actually very exciting.
Last visit of a very busy day was Google, which was probably the one I was looking forward to most, and really inspiring hour and a half of Google for lots of reasons. I think first and foremost the environment was really compelling. It felt quite collegiate in style, it felt more like an advertising agency than the other places had felt. It felt that they'd constructed the whole environment to feel very creative and inspiring and almost to sort of generate ideas constantly. I think we were lucky to have the speakers that we had, and particularly the things I took out of it were that they are, even at this stage in their life cycle, they're very keen to experiment, keen to try new ideas, and one of the biggest things was the speed at which they assessed new ideas. So they had a phrase they called prototyping, which essentially was about having an idea, constructing something that replicated it, testing it and seeing whether it was worth taking to market quickly, and that was really quite inspiring. So really exciting day.
We have a delegation of 14 chief executives from the leading advertising agencies in the UK who are here on a week-long learning tour as part of the IPA's Creativepioneers programme.
Thank you, Priya, for hosting us. We really, really appreciate it. It's a wonderful honour to be in your home tonight, and for you to invite all these wonderful guests for us to meet and to network with. And thank you also for UKTI for putting on such a fantastic programme for us.